Hey, how's it, Cowboy Buzz here? How you doing? All right, so congratulations, 49ers. 49ers beat the Cowboys 42 to 10. Um, yeah, I couldn't make the video last night because I was working, and and probably for the better. I probably would have been all probably still trying to wake up or whatever. But you know, but I was at work. I was pissed off when I found out I had to work. But then with being a slower night and with the workload I had, I could spread them out more, and so I really got to watch the game, majority of the game. The game where you could fully pay attention. The few parts where I missed was pretty much the game was over already by that time, and all that. But anyway, yeah, for the coworkers, friends, family, interactions with social media on both sides, 49ers and Cowboys. Congratulations to the 49ers. To the Cowboy fans, I know everybody wants to finger point right now and all that to that one player. Nah, I'm not doing that. So yeah, this game was an absolute ass kicking. Dominated by the 49ers. 49ers of 2023 of October 8th proved that they're a better team. Coach for coach, star player for star player, position for position, unit for unit are better than the Cowboys right now. Yesterday. I know I'm not, so that's why I'm not gonna finger point, because that's, to me, that's disrespectful to the 49ers. Um, anyway, and I can even prove it on the very first drive. Defensively, I've always said on the road, cannot allow an early score. Gotta get up on third downs. Cannot allow long drives and then scores. Cannot commit dumb penalties. First play from scrimmage, 15-yard face mask penalty. Let's help out the 49ers. Yeah, give them free extra yards. A first down on top of that. A few plays later, bro, we're gonna get off the field, bro. They stopped the third down play. Offsides. Help the 49ers out more. Just help them. Help them. Give them a little more. A few plays later, Kittle gets a touchdown. Now the Cowboy side. No turnovers on the road. 3 and outs cannot happen that fast. Penalties. And gotta get an early score to help not only help out the defense, but to settle down the crowd, to settle down the energy and the atmosphere for that game on the road and all that. So we allow a touchdown. The like the only thing is worse would be either a turnover or 3 and out and all that. If you can get at least a decent drive where you get like into their territory and get slowed down, at least it's like, oh, okay, we gotta stay up for this and all that kind of stuff. Nope. On the second down play, even though it was a 3 and out, and everybody can point out that 3 and out, that second down play that could have easily swung momentum back, because that would have helped out on who's another weapon with Jake Ferguson, with also getting a good first down play and a good chunk play on top of that, and say the Cowboys offense would have said, don't worry, 49ers, we got something for you too. Dak this was inaccurate with that pass to Jake Ferguson. Could have meant so much, wasn't, and all that. So yeah. Supporting cast wise, our job was the job was to slow down Christian McCaffrey, which we did. What happened though? Kittle happened. 3 touchdowns. Debo happened. Made plays that really impacted the game. You check. Their backup running back, I don't know what his name is and all that. He had some solid runs and all that in the game for first downs and all that. Not huge chunk plays, but there's enough of a running game to help out Christian McCaffrey. And then a guy that's finally getting some real national recognition, Ayuk. He has some big time plays. He was the X factor times 10 in this game. Other than George Kittle. So you know, as for the Cowboys supporting cast, couldn't get no consistent run out of. Everybody was gonna stop Lamb. Couldn't get no consistent running out of Pollard or Dowdle. You know, Jake Ferguson on the two scoring drives that they had, he was involved. Brandon Cooks and what his name and Gallup. Did they have any plays that impacted the game? No. We've been begging and begging and begging for Turpin to get involved. They have a good on that drive where CeeDee Lamb had a good play and Ferguson had a decent play and all that. And even Pollard, I think Pollard had a decent run on this one. Um, they call a play for Turpin. Great throw by Dak. Even better catch by Turpin. Bam. Score a touchdown. On the next 49ers scoring drive on the kickoff, Turpin gets hurt. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it was a dirty play or anything like that. I don't think it was intentional. It was borderline, like penalty wise, because the way it happened out of bounds and all that. But no, I mean, I don't. Bottom line, I don't think he meant to hurt Turpin. That's the bottom line. But again, where was the supporting cast? Nowhere. Where was our pass rush? You know, we had. I mean, the one sack that we did get was on, was on a blitz and all that. Where was everything else? Bosa got involved in this game. If it wasn't him, Hargrave was making an impact on this game. When Dak had to escape all that, who was waiting for him? Greenlaw and Fred Warner, one of the best players in this, best players in this game, and all that kind of stuff. Where was everybody basically? Okay. Now, Dan Quinn, I'm Quinn to win it. I think Dan Quinn is probably the most valuable person on this team and all that. They used his aggression against him. Again, that flea flicker play, bro, that was a damn good play. I know another team ran it as well, but that's what you do. And there's a couple of screen passes that they threw, where like the whole defensive line just rushes after Brock, and he gets and they get huge plays out of that, as well too. Um, I can go on. I can go on and go point every which drive. I mean, on the defensive side, line up in the neutral zone on a third down. Unsportsmanlike conduct on a third down. Second and long, make it third and short, allowing big plays. Third and 15 after the referees call a holding pass on the 49ers. Third and 15, big play. Dak was running for his life. Nobody could get open. You know. Going back to the turnovers again. Dak one is not involved, but there was one other turnover that nobody really talking about. Though they want to point out the two interceptions though. Our defense gets off the field. We're deep in our own territory. Pollard finally gets a great run. Fumbles the freaking ball. It almost looked like the DeMarco Murray fumble. Only thing was is that this guy couldn't make a play. I mean, the best the guy could do was just recover the ball. He couldn't do like how that the Marco Murray for fumble where they ran back for a touchdown. So right there, you're on your heels. Man, Jordan Lewis makes a great hero play. Gets the fumble, forces McCaffrey to fumble, gets them right back. Okay, we saved ourselves from allowing anything to happen. If Dak had threw an interception on the everybody would have been killing Dak. And I am not defending Dak. No, don't get this twisted. I'm not defending Dak in any way, but we would have been killing Dak. We would have been killing Dak. You know why? You know why? You know why? You know why? Because everybody wanted Pollard to take over for Zeke. Now I'm not saying that Zeke should be on this team and all that, and Zeke shouldn't have been cut. I'm not saying that either. What I am saying is that Everybody was pushing for Pollard. And now when he makes a mistake, well, people make mistakes, you know. So no, but then again, the Cowboys get out of that and all that, you know. But then they do nothing with it. They don't help out nothing. So again, coach for coach, star player for star player, unit for unit, position for position. Cowboys got absolutely dominated and all that. There was a few plays where I was kind of like, there's one where Turpin was on the ground, and he was kind of getting up, and the guy kind of shoved him. No penalty was called. You know why? The 49ers played it to perfection. They said they want to bully the Cowboys, and they said we're gonna do all this, and we don't, if we get called, so be it. If it doesn't happen, we'll keep on doing it until somebody does something about it. Unless you guys do something about it or the refs do something about it. And nobody did anything about it. Plain and simple. So yeah, we can blame that. I mean, if it makes you feel better that you're gonna blame that, that's fine. You know, this Texas Coast offense and all that. Kyle Shanahan started off in that West Coast offense stuff. You know, the only thing is that Mike Shanahan had his version. Kyle Shanahan even made more of his version, and all that. Andy Reid had made of his version and all that. What Mike McCarthy? It's a version, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. You know, so yeah, you can blame Dak all you like. That's fine. I mean, I have nothing to gain with defending Dak and all that. So, you know, I've criticized Dak a lot and all that, but this is not the game. And the reason why I'm not gonna do that is because that's disrespectful to the 49ers, because nobody showed up. Nobody had an impact on the game. The only impact came was from the other guys. That's it. Well, anyway, that's my video. Mahalo for watching. Paniola, boys. Yeah, who you with? You know who I'm with. I'm with the Dallas Cowboys.